Well, I am actually a freelance writer and business developer. And so I teamed up with the owner to help her with the brand identity. I introduced her to Square. And basically, because I'm disabled, I use this to help supplement my income. The jewelry, there is some of it that is homemade, and then there are others that are bought locally. You know, Tiffany or Dior have their own specific brand identity. Here, they are replicas. They're not knockoffs, they're replicas of certain designs. So there's nothing that would look directly like a Tiffany piece, but something that would be similar.
I make, all these here I put a brass plate inside, and then I put a photograph, and then I put a resin. In the old days when I was growing up, women weren't allowed to work. I'm from Trinidad. And I used to sit on my mother's foot and see her making wedding dresses, so I take the scraps. She'll make everything you want. If you go to her and tell you you're having a wedding and you want a dress, you want a bracelet, you want gloves, she'll make it for you. And I grew up seeing that, and I've always loved that. But I'd stopped doing it for a while. Being a vendor as a woman and an immigrant out here, you're in danger. So the stress and the fear got to me, and I stayed away. And now I just come now and then and think I started back, but it's still every day something. So I don't look at them. I keep my head this way, and I try not to talk too much. So I haven't made it, but I love what I'm doing because I want time to paint, I want time to make things. I like making things. And obviously you can see, I have a little taste, great taste. I spent 7 years in Paris.
When I work in factory, I just study in jewelry. And later I have license, I go here, I make jewelry. When I have license, somebody tell me go here, I go. I make a label, and this one wholesale and label, I make it right here.
My first night that I actually sold, I made 175, just 2 hours. So then I started doing that, and when I finally left Tower Records, I was just like, I'll never work again a regular job. And back then I was doing $175 a day, so that was a really, really much better because if I worked, my regular job was $175 a week. If business, there's a million people out here with $1 million, well, not $1 million, but with money in their pocket. If business sucks, it's not anybody's fault except for your own fault. You can't blame people because they didn't buy your stuff. You just got to find out what they want and sell what they want.